2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 1839 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Highway markings, option A, are usually not important. Option B, are only found in construction zones. Option C, provide information for drivers. Option D, are usually red and blue in color. The correct answer is option C, provide information for drivers. Explanation. Highway markings provide information for drivers. Markings help drivers correctly position their vehicles on roadways, inform drivers of safe passing zones, and warn drivers about upcoming conditions. Question 2. You may not park, option A, on a hill. Option B, in a parking lot. Option C, on a crosswalk or in a marked bicycle lane. Option D, within 12 inches of the right side of the road. The correct answer is option C, on a crosswalk or in a marked bicycle lane. Explanation. There are a number of locations where it is unlawful to park, including on a crosswalk or in a marked bicycle lane. When parking on the street, you must be within 12 inches of the side of the road. Question 3. Allow a larger space cushion than usual when stopping. Option A, on an incline. Option B, at an intersection. Option C, at a stop sign. Option D, at a toll plaza. The correct answer is option A, on an incline. Explanation. You should allow more space in front of your vehicle than usual when you are stopped on an uphill slope. If the vehicle in front of you rolls backward toward your vehicle when traffic begins to move again, it is less likely that there will be a collision. Question 4. You are involved in an accident and your vehicle is blocking traffic. You should. Option A, move your vehicle off the travel portion of the roadway, if possible. Option B, not move your vehicle under any circumstances. Option C, wait until the police arrive before moving your vehicle. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A. Move your vehicle off the travel portion of the roadway, if possible. Explanation. After a minor collision, move your vehicle off the travel portion of the roadway, if possible. Do not leave the scene of an accident without identifying yourself and rendering assistance. Question 5. Do not pass. Option A, on a hill or curve. Option B, when school bus lights are flashing. Option C, when approaching an intersection. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. You should never pass if there is an oncoming vehicle in the passing lane, if your view is blocked by a curve or hill, at an intersection, before or on a railroad crossing or bridge, or in any other no-passing zone. Unless you are on the opposite side of a multi-lane roadway with a median or shared center turn lane, you may not pass a stopped school bus that has its flashing red lights activated. Question 6. You are involved in an accident and another person is injured. You should. Option A, move the injured away from the scene immediately. Option B, always leave the injured where they are. Option C, not move the injured unnecessarily. Keep the injured warm and administer first aid. Option D, stay away from the injured. The correct answer is option C, not move the injured unnecessarily. Keep the injured warm and administer first aid. Explanation. After an accident, do not move the injured unnecessarily. Unskilled handling can make serious injuries out of minor ones. Keep the injured warm until skilled help arrives. If there is severe bleeding, attempt to stop the flow of blood with direct pressure. Question 7. If two vehicles arrive to a four-way stop at the same time, option A, the vehicle on the left must yield to the vehicle on the right. Option B, the vehicle on the right must yield to the vehicle on the left. Option C, drivers must make hand motions to communicate with each other. Option D, one driver should proceed without stopping. The correct answer is option A. The vehicle on the left must yield to the vehicle on the right. Explanation. In general, vehicles at a four-way stop should proceed in the order that they arrive. However, if two vehicles arrive to the intersection at the same time, the vehicle on the left must yield the right-of-way to the vehicle on the right. Question 8. You are driving when it begins to rain. You should. Option A, drive faster than surrounding traffic. Option B, drive at the maximum posted speed limit. Option C, slow down. Option D, drive closely behind the vehicle in front of you. The correct answer is option C, slow down. Explanation: when heavy rain reduces visibility, reduce your speed. Turn on your headlights so other drivers can see your vehicle. If the rain is so heavy that you are unable to see clearly, drive onto the shoulder and stop until the rain lets up. Question 9 blanked. Limit your concentration, perception, judgment, and memory. Option A, only a blood alcohol level greater than the legal limit can. Option B, alcohol does not. Option C, even the smallest amount of alcohol can. Option D, only a blood alcohol level greater than 0.05% can. The correct answer is option C, even the smallest amount of alcohol can. Explanation: even the smallest amount of alcohol will reduce your concentration, perception, judgment, and memory, and your driving skills will suffer. No one can drink and drive safely. Question 10. When approaching railroad tracks, you should: option A, look, listen, slow down, and be prepared to stop. Option B, speed up to cross the tracks before the gate is lowered. Option C, try to drive around a lowered gate. Option D, not pay attention to how many tracks there are to cross. The correct answer is option A, look, listen, slow down, and be prepared to stop. Explanation: when approaching railroad tracks, you should look, listen, slow down, and be prepared to stop for trains or other vehicles that may be using the rails. Question 11. You may cross double solid yellow lines. Option A, to pass a slow-moving truck. Option B, to turn into a driveway. Option C, to pass another car. Option D, under no conditions. The correct answer is option B, to turn into a driveway. Explanation: double solid lines indicate that you may not pass or change lanes. You cannot cross the lines unless it is to turn left to enter or exit a highway, to turn into or from a driveway, or to make a U-turn where permitted. Question 12. A diamond-shaped sign. Option A, warns of existing or possible hazards. Option B, alerts drivers to school zones. Option C, alerts drivers to public recreation areas. Option D, alerts drivers to upcoming food and gas locations. The correct answer is option A, warns of existing or possible hazards. Explanation: diamond-shaped signs warn drivers of existing or potential driving hazards. You will usually see these signs in yellow or orange. Question 13. Before turning, you should: option A, change lanes. Option B, use your signal. Option C, turn the wheel. Option D, increase your speed. The correct answer is option B, use your signal. Explanation: to complete a turn safely, you should activate your turn signal 3 to 4 seconds before your turn. Question 14. You are stopped in a line of vehicles waiting at a stop sign. If there is no cross traffic after the vehicles ahead have passed through the intersection, you: option A, may proceed through the intersection without stopping again. Option B, must stop again at the stop sign or stop line before proceeding. Option C, may slowly roll past the stop sign. Option D, may follow the vehicle directly ahead of you without stopping. The correct answer is option B, must stop again at the stop sign or stop line before proceeding. Explanation: you must always bring your vehicle to a complete stop and yield to approaching traffic before proceeding past a stop sign. Don't feel pressured by surrounding traffic to avoid making a complete stop. Question 15. You may drive across a dashed white line. Option A, at any time. Option B, only during daylight hours. Option C, when it is safe to change lanes. Option D, only when passing a motorcycle. The correct answer is option C, when it is safe to change lanes. Explanation: traffic lanes moving in the same direction are separated by broken white lines. You may cross over dashed lines to pass if it is safe to do so. Question 16. When you park uphill on a street with a curb, option A, keep the front wheel straight and set the parking brake. Option B, turn the front wheels away from the curb. Option C, turn the front wheels toward the curb. Option D, turn the back wheels into the curb. The correct answer is option B, turn the front wheels away from the curb. Explanation: when parking on an incline where there is a curb, you should turn your wheels sharply to the left away from the curb. This way, if your brakes fail, your vehicle will not roll into traffic. Question 17. A speed restriction sign, option A, has a triangular shape. Option B is blue with black lettering. Option C may be ignored in rainy, snowy, or icy conditions. Option D shows a recommended speed for a curve or turn. The correct answer is option D, shows a recommended speed for a curve or turn. Explanation: curve and turn warning signs often have attached advisory speed signs that show a recommended driving speed for drivers in the curves and turns. Although a driver may feel comfortable driving at a higher speed in fair weather, they should never do so under rainy, snowy, or icy conditions. Question 18. On the freeway, you see emergent traffic sign. You should. Option A, the honk at incoming traffic. Option B, always remain at your present speed. Option C, speed up to avoid congesting traffic. Option D, move to another lane, if safe, to let traffic enter. The correct answer is option D, move to another lane, if safe, to let traffic enter. Explanation: when on a roadway with 2 or more lanes, you should make room for entering vehicles. If there is no one driving next to you, move over 1 lane. Question 19. On a freeway, you realize you missed your turn or exit. You should. Option A, make the turn quickly from your lane of travel. Option B, stop and back up. Option C, continue driving until you reach the next turn, exit, or other location where you can safely turn around. Option D, signal other drivers to stop so you can turn. The correct answer is option C. Continue driving until you reach the next turn, exit, or other location where you can safely turn around. Explanation: if you miss your turn or exit, do not back up, but go on to the next turn or exit where you can safely turn around. It is illegal to back up on a shoulder or a freeway. Question 20. When driving on wet pavement, it's important to remember, option A, that pavement is especially slippery right after it starts to rain. Option B, that wet roads can cause hydroplaning. Option C, to give yourself additional space when coming to a stop. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: wet roadway surfaces can be dangerously slick, especially immediately following a rainfall. When you are driving on wet roads, your vehicle is traveling on a thin layer of oil, dirt, and water. Slow down when there is heavy rain, standing water, or slush on the road to reduce the risk of your wheels losing traction on a slick surface. Question 21. The correct way to use a freeway exit ramp is to: option A, slow down before entering the exit ramp. Option B, slow down once moving onto the exit ramp. Option C, keep your speed constant once in the exit ramp. Option D, pass slower traffic in the exit ramp. The correct answer is option B, slow down once moving onto the exit ramp. Explanation: when using a freeway exit ramp, do not slow down until you move onto the exit ramp. Question 22. When approaching a traffic signal displaying a flashing yellow arrow, drivers, option A, should merge into a lane in the direction of the arrow. Option B, should come to a complete stop. Option C, may turn left after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Option D, have the right of way and may expect oncoming traffic to stop for them. The correct answer is option C, may turn left after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Explanation: a flashing yellow arrow indicates that left turns are allowed in the direction of the arrow. However, the oncoming traffic is a green light and you must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Question 23. If you are driving so slowly the traffic is backing up behind you, you should: option A, decrease your speed. Option B, pull off the right side of the road and let traffic pass. Option C, not let the other cars pass your vehicle. Option D, use your four-way flashers. The correct answer is option B, pull off the right side of the road and let traffic pass. Explanation: driving more slowly than the flow of traffic can be hazardous. If you are on a two-way road and driving so slowly that traffic is backing up behind you, you are required to pull off the road and let the other vehicles pass. Only drive significantly under the speed limit when conditions require it. Question 24. Pentagonal signs indicate option A, no passing zones. Option B, school zones. Option C, speed limits. Option D, railroad crossings. The correct answer is option B, school zones. Explanation. Pentagonal signs indicate that you are in a school zone. Be extra alert to children and pedestrians when driving near a school. Question 25. Two solid yellow lines on the pavement mean option A, passing is allowed for drivers from both directions. Option B, passing is not allowed. Option C, passing is allowed if you are at the top of a hill. Option D, passing is allowed during daylight only. The correct answer is option B. Passing is not allowed. Explanation. Yellow lines tell you that the traffic on the other side of the lines is moving in the opposite direction. You should never cross two solid yellow lines to pass from either direction. Question 26. Which of the following is true regarding seat belts and child restraints in vehicles? Option A. You should never place an infant or small child in the front seat of a vehicle with airbags. Option B. An airbag can be dangerous to an infant or small child, even in a low-speed collision. Option C. You should always make sure all of your passengers are using a seat belt or child restraint. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Before you drive, always fasten your seat belt and make sure all of your passengers are using seat belts or child restraints. Studies have shown that if you use seat belts, your chances of being hurt or killed in a traffic crash are greatly reduced. Children aged 12 and under should always ride properly restrained in a rear seat. Never put a rear-facing infant restraint in the front seat of a vehicle with a front passenger airbag. Question 27. If an approaching train is near enough or going fast enough to be a danger, you must option A, slow down and proceed with caution. Option B, not cross the tracks until the train has completely passed. Option C, cross the tracks at your own risk. Option D, find an alternative route across tracks. The correct answer is option B, not cross the tracks until the train has completely passed. Explanation. You should look and listen for trains before crossing any railroad tracks. If an approaching train is near enough or going fast enough to be a danger, you cannot go across the tracks. This is true even if they have no signals or the signals are not working. Question 28. A red arrow displayed on a traffic light means that option A, a driver must proceed slowly through the intersection. Option B, a driver must stop and then proceed when the way is clear. Option C, a driver must stop and then proceed when the signal changes to a green light or green arrow. Option D, a driver may turn in the direction that the red arrow is pointing. The correct answer is option C. A driver must stop and then proceed when the signal changes to a green light or green arrow. Explanation. Unless a posted sign indicates otherwise, a traffic signal displaying a red arrow means the drivers must come to a full stop and remain stopped until a green light or green arrow appears. Question 29. Your first response to reduced visibility should be option A, turning on your headlights. Option B, reducing your speed. Option C, turning on your windshield wipers. Option D, looking for road edge markings to guide you. The correct answer is option B, reducing your speed. Explanation. Reducing your speed should be your first response to decreased visibility and dangerous road conditions. Question 30. An approaching driver fails to dim their high-beam headlights. Where should you look? Option A, at the wheels of the approaching vehicle. Option B, toward the right side of the road. Option C, toward the left side of the road. Option D, straight down the middle of the road. The correct answer is option B, toward the right side of the road. Explanation. If an approaching driver fails to dim their high beams, glance toward the right side of the road. This will keep you from being blinded by the other vehicle's headlights and will allow you to see enough of the road to stay on course until the other vehicle has passed. Question 31. It is important to be alert to motorcycles because option A, they are more difficult to see than cars. Option B, they rarely use their headlights. Option C, motorcyclists are less skilled drivers than other motorists. Option D, All of the above. The correct answer is option A. They are more difficult to see than cars. Explanation: motorcycles are smaller and harder to see than cars. Because of their size, they are easily hidden in a car's blind spot. It may be difficult to judge your distance to a motorcycle and difficult to tell how fast a motorcycle is moving, so always be alert and extra cautious when near a motorcyclist. Question 32. A broken yellow line alongside a solid yellow line means: option A, passing on the left is permitted from either direction. Option B, passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken line. Option C, passing is permitted from the lane next to the solid line. Option D, passing is not allowed from either direction. The correct answer is option B. Passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken line. Explanation: a broken yellow line alongside a solid yellow line means that passing is allowed from the lane on the side next to the broken line. Question 33. To avoid collisions with vehicles in your blind spots, you should: option A, quickly turn your head to see if your blind spot is clear before changing lanes. Option B, adjust your rearview mirrors every few minutes. Option C, hunt your palm right before turning or changing lanes. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A. Quickly turn your head to see if your blind spot is clear before changing lanes. Explanation: before turning or changing lanes, turn your head and glance over your shoulder in the direction of your move to see if your blind spot is clear. Never rely on your mirrors alone. Question 34. When preparing to turn left, drivers should: option A, slow down gradually while checking their rearview mirror. Option B, move into the left lane. Option C, watch for oncoming vehicles and pedestrians. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: as you approach a left turn, signal your intentions 3 to 5 seconds in advance. Continually check your rearview mirror as you gradually slow down. On a multi-lane road, move into the left lane before reaching the intersection where you plan to turn. Yield to traffic and pedestrians and turn when your path is clear. Question 35. Which statement about speed is true? Option A, driving too slowly on certain highways can be dangerous. Option B, speeding can kill. Option C, speeding is not dangerous if you are a skilled driver. Option D, both driving too slowly on certain highways can be dangerous and speeding can kill. The correct answer is option D. Both driving too slowly on certain highways can be dangerous and speeding can kill. Explanation: as speed increases, the chance of a fatality increases. If you are moving faster than 80 miles per hour, you have almost no chance of living through a crash. Driving more slowly than other traffic can also be dangerous because other motorists may become impatient and make dangerous moves to pass you. Question 36. The most effective thing you can do to reduce your risk of being injured or killed in a traffic crash is to: option A, wear your seat belt. Option B, limit your driving to weekdays. Option C, stay in the right lane on multi-lane highways. Option D, limit your driving to hours between 3 o'clock p.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. The correct answer is option A, wear your seat belt. Explanation: wearing your seat belt is the single most effective thing you can do to reduce your risk of death or injury while driving. Question 37. An arrow painted on the pavement means: option A, drivers in the proper lane may make the movement indicated by the arrow if they choose to do so. Option B, drivers in the proper lane must make the movement indicated by the arrow, but only if traffic lights are not working. Option C, drivers in the proper lane must always come to a complete stop before making the movement indicated by the arrow. Option D, drivers in the proper lane must make the movement indicated by the arrow while following directions indicated by traffic signals. The correct answer is option D. Drivers in the proper lane must make the movement indicated by the arrow while following directions indicated by traffic signals. Explanation: an arrow painted on the pavement within a traffic lane indicates that drivers in the lane must make the movement indicated by the arrow. Drivers should follow directions given by any traffic signs or signals before proceeding in the direction indicated by the arrow. Question 38. Highway hypnosis is a driving condition that can result from option A, staring at the roadway for long periods of time. Option B, frequent rest stops. Option C, too much sleep the night before your trip. Option D, short trips on expressways. The correct answer is option A, staring at the roadway for long periods of time. Explanation: highway hypnosis happens when you stare straight ahead at the roadway for long periods of time and stop actively scanning ahead, behind, and around your vehicle. This can lead you to zone out, making you very likely to crash into traffic slowing or stopping ahead of you. Question 39. A red traffic signal light means that you must: Option A, stop at the stop line. Option B, stop before entering any crosswalk. Option C, stop before entering the intersection. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: a red traffic light means that you must stop before entering the intersection. You must at any stop line and before entering any crosswalk.